John. I'm just going to introduce you to Benny Hall. He's one of our MCs for our event. He's also the Australian ambassador for ETHLEND, John. Introducing you to Benny Hall.
I'm sorry, sir. What is your name again?
Ben Hall. Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, John. Two quick questions for you. Long-time follower, so it's good to see you here. The first one's around the conversation you had the other day with a security expert from the UK, yourself and Daniel from BitFi, the CEO. And there was a conversation around the operational security or the personal security of the ability to push out updates for your firmware or otherwise, and that it was held on the one singular person in the company, the CTO or otherwise. I think from a lot of people's perspectives, and like you said or hashed on at the time, the risk of having that one person, even if he is motivated because he's a large stakeholder, is quite high. Have you had a chat to the guys around maybe changing that process in terms of having multiple people have to have a portion of a key, like a multi-signatory kind of scenario to be able to push those updates out? Because I'm happy to take that it's the most unhackable wallet now, but what about later on down the track when, that individual is compromised through his operational security? What then happens?
Okay, well, here's the reality of life. I mean, human beings are imperfect creatures. So you say we're going to have 3 people have a portion of the key. After 6 months of operation, in reality, all 3 people know all 3 parts of the key. So now what is the problem? You have 3 people that are a risk to you, one of them going bad, rather than 1. So I don't know, in my mind, in this specific condition, the one person who has the key owns 50% of the company. Well, it is not in this person's interest to screw over your clients and your customers. So we have that going for us. One person, what is a secret? There's only one secret, and that's if you have told no one, okay? Once you tell somebody a secret, trust me, it is no longer a secret. It is simply a piece of information which will propagate itself throughout the world. So I hear exactly what you're saying. I've been in this business a long time, though. The practicality in the practical world, when you understand people, because the 3 of you getting together and somebody's sick. Okay, I go, oh, I can't come in today. Say, well, just tell me you can't put it in. Pretty soon, trust me, all 3 have all 3 keys. And now you have a worse problem. So, I don't know what to say other than what I said, sir.
Thank you. The second question I have is in terms of the number of ICOs that obviously are continuing to come out and they're offering an individual product, but possibly don't need a token. And it's something that's been happening quite a lot here in Australia where, projects come out, they've got an idea, they really just need fundraising, but they're not being transparent. So with the amount of cryptocurrencies, with the amount of dApps and the rest of it that are coming out that are having their own token, what's your take on that? Because I know, if I was to say a particular token and I was on video with John McAfee, it'd go straight through the roof and I'd have to get a new building here. So we won't do that. But what do you think about the ecosystem at the moment?
The question is, does it matter? We have grade school students here in America that using ERC20 have created their own tokens, like the Billy Smith token. And they go around using this token. And if you are charismatic enough and well-liked enough, pretty soon that token starts having value. Does it matter that Billy Smith, who's in the 3rd grade and he's only 11 years, or 5th grade, and he's only 11 years old, has created his own token and people in his class are using it? No, it doesn't matter. I think that's cool because the blockchain, the creation of tokens, allows for anybody to create whatever currency they choose. Now, 99.99% of those may go nowhere, but someone may be charismatic enough, maybe enough of a salesman, enough of a promoter, who may have enough friends who support him that, well, that currency may be the main currency at that local grade school or maybe even that town. We don't really know. So I don't think it hurts things that people are allowed to create whatever they want, and they do. It's up to us. Do you want to use it? So you don't have to use it. You don't like it, don't use it. Okay. You don't want it, don't buy it. So that's my attitude. Let it be a free for all. Let's see what happens here. Don't stifle it. Tell people how easy it is. You can make your own coin. Do so.
Awesome. I thank you.